Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to take a look at the strategy which won Tribe Gaming the last golden ticket in the last chance qualifier. This strategy right here actually is incredible because it counters the current bases like nothing else. Right now, what you try to defend is the queen shot into the town hall, king into the town hall. Right now, you want to defend the town hall, but with this army, you don't care about the town hall. It is crazy, and just the idea of Tribe bringing this up in the last chance qualifier won them for sure that golden ticket. Right now, I'm drawing what exactly I'm going to do. Queen charge in the core, dragon rise from the right, and then king on the left to keep our queen inside the base and create some pathing for her. So this is the idea. So let's see if it's going to work and if we can make this count. So queen is started, then the wizard for funneling. You can replace a couple of wizards, for example, like a wizard or like baby dragon or something with sneaky goblins if you would like to. But what I like about this strategy as well, like if you use it in legend, for example, and if you don't have max heroes just yet, you only need the super ball breakers. That's another cool thing if you're like still not max, which is obviously a big part of the Clash players. So it's way easier for you to make sure that you're saving some Dark Elixir. But for now, we're charging, or we want to charge into the multi-inferno tower compartment. It is working, kinda. We have to invest a couple of freezes to save our healers, or at least a little bit of HP of our healers, and then get the next wall break in. And at this point, we have to jump to follow up and get further into the base, which is great because normally we have 4 wall breaks, and wall breaks are not easy, right? Especially the wall breaks which are deeper inside the base. If you cannot really control your wall breaks, it is kind of like a hit or miss thing for most of the Clashers. So the jump spell is way easier for you and makes it no problem whatsoever to get further into the base. At this point, the defending eagle is down, and I noticed I don't need the king for the queen. Instead, though, we need the king actually for the dragon rider part, because this combination feels like hybrid. Because on hybrid you have hawk riders, which target defenses, and you have miners, which target everything. The same thing with this combination. Dragon riders target defenses, dragons target everything. So you have to make sure that they're not getting distracted and they're flying to the outside, and this is why you use the king on the flank to make sure that the dragons are staying inside. Right now I completely forgot about that I have the jump spell. That's why I did not place the jump for the queen, if you're wondering. But yeah, like, I'm still learning with this strategy, but overall, now with that blimp towards the town hall, it should go down soon. You can replace the Valkyrie and the Barbarian inside that blimp, though, with 3 sneaky goblins to make this blimp even stronger, because this blimp is purely designed to take down the town hall. And it's going to work. We took down the town hall, the dragons are alive, it is a huge overkill at the end, and this is a base which I hate so much with most of the other strategies. With Queen Charge Dragon Rider, with Queen Charge Lalo, I think this base is not so easy to attack, especially of a couple of newer versions out there, because as soon as you have a lot of defenses stacked behind the town hall, like behind important defenses, a queen charge is not that easy anymore. But with this dragon combination, the only thing what you have to queen charge is pathing. And the next cool thing is, as I mentioned at the beginning, you never go for the town hall. On this one, for example, we're going to queen shot from the bottom side. I'm going to try to get into one of the multi-inferno tower compartments on the left, for example, getting in there, then the jump into the eagle compartment, most likely a bit more towards the top side, so we can jump to the scatter shot as well. This is the overall idea. Then we have the dragons on the right and the king even further on the right to push everything through the core of this base. This is the overall setup, this is the overall approach on this base. Let's see if we can make it count. So far, queen deployed, should walk towards the multi-inferno tower so we can get the queen charge in there. We can take down the clan castle, we can jump further to take down Expos, Eagle, and create pathing. This is like the biggest thing. If you're asking me, it's what do I have to charge for? The only answer which I can give you, charge from the other side of the town hall and go for pathing. That's it. You only have to do that. Tribe Gaming came up with a strategy which is so incredible simple that really everyone can do it. They really mastered as well, like they notice on which bases it's possible and on which bases it's really strong, especially in a championship like this. And no one had this strategy really in mind, because everyone is defending the town hall charge. And with this queen charge, you never charge the town hall. Why this strategy is so incredibly strong. Now, charging from the other side, so far so good. We took down the clan castle already. Now the jump spell to get into the eagle compartment and get access to the scatter shot as well, really far on the right side. Actually, at the end of the day, it was even better that we got this queen charge on the right side, because I think sweeper-wise, this right side is better. We take down the sweeper, which is pointing into the direction of our dragons earlier. Now let's just start with the dragons. As always, delay the warden ability. You don't want to use the warden ability right away as electric dragons, or like 4 electric dragons, because you want to catch the blimp with your warden ability. Because you created already so much pathing with this though, with the queen, you can then, yeah, you can really delay the warden ability if you're kind of scared about like a tornado or something catching that blimp. But now, everything is flying across, and now we have this blimp getting towards the town hall. A little bit of red bombs, everything, and there's the NATO trap. This NATO trap would completely mess up a regular safety blimp with dragons and dragon riders. Because if there's like a, I don't know, more loons in there, most likely the scatter shot would have completely wrecked it. But because we use a Yeti blimp, it's way better. Because on a regular dragon rider and dragon attack, you cannot use a Yeti blimp. Because this would lure out a lava hound, it would lure out ice golems, anything which is ground attacking, you would lure it out with an air attack, so it's not good. But with this strategy, you queen charge the base, right? Like you have lured already out the clan castle, so you don't care. So the Yeti blimp is just so much stronger in this one, which is like pretty much all of the strong things together combined in this one strategy. At the end, the strategic swag spell onto the clan castle to make sure that, making sure that we're showing our dominance, and the defender knows that his base got wrecked. Next approach, next base. Obviously this base is not max, but I really want to just show you the approach, the idea behind this attack. Because again, we have a town hall compartment which is looking so scary. I would never ever would like to queen charge this town hall compartment. It's really, really scary. So many things can easily mess up. But with this one, we just queen charge in from the right side. Dragons, dragon riders from the right side. And the town hall is going to be on the back end. And those defenses are going to be completely overwhelmed if we're doing our thing right. So queen charge in, test loon, healers, everything in, and we try to get this triple layer into the wizard tower compartment in this long channel. And from this point though, we can just start with the dragons and everything and get into the base even deeper, because we have another jump. This jump is giving you a lot of power, because the first 2 to 3 wall breaks are typically way easier to do than the last wall break. Especially a wall break like this is not that easy, because you have to make sure that every other compartment is clear and your queen actually knows where to go. The same with the wall break. But with the jump, things are easier to be done, because the jump, you just place it and it's there, right? So way easier strategy wise, and it's incredibly strong. Now we have the dragon started. With those dragon riders, we add the jump space. Our queen is getting further into the base, reaching that multi-inferno tower in the core. Royal champion in there as well. And then the blimp, as you think, you can combine the warden ability and catching the blimp with this as well. Rage for the queen. The queen is hitting a couple of clan castle troops. There's the poison. So far so good. Warden ability is in. We're not catching all of the dragons, but it should be okay, because again, we have a Yeti blimp, and this Yeti blimp should completely wreck those defenses. At the same time, we have again stacked defenses around the town hall, which right now is incredibly strong against most strategies. But against this strategy, where you have dragons and dragon riders which are going from building to building, there's nothing in between. There's no storage in between of those defenses to actually tank for each other. So those dragons are just going from defense to defense, and this is where they're the best at. So this is incredibly strong. We can see it already. Invisibility spell for this royal champion to make sure that there is a couple of HP saved. And with this, we're just going to finish off the base like nothing. That's pretty much all what I can say about the strategy. I mean, we're going to jump into another attack, because I want to show you a couple of different more setups and the approaches. But it is so strong. Really, and really big props to try, because no one else used this strategy. It's not like a completely new strategy in that regard, that it was never done before. But no one right now is using it. And this is like the crazy thing, because Tribe came up with this really cool jump technique of always taking down the core and creating this key pathing. Because this is the next thing. Like, if you're saying, Itsu, I'm not the best queen charger, and I can't do queen charge Lalo, I cannot like concentrate on Lalo, queen charge everything at the same time, it's totally fine. Because take a look at this. We're going to queen charge the bottom side, the eagle. That's it. Queen charges from the bottom side, let the queen decide whichever way she wants to go, jump into the inferno tower compartment, and then start the dragons from the other side. Because everything you have to queen charge for, and this is where it's getting so easy, especially for legend and clan war, because you have to queen charge the other side, which is most of the time the eagle. Let your queen decide wherever she wants to go, and then start the dragons from the other side. You don't always have to say, okay, this time I'm going for the town hall charge, this time I'm going for the flank charge, this time I'm going from the opposite side charge. Like, you don't have as many flexible things which can be like used in a different fashion. So everything is always the same when you're approaching a base, and this is making this strategy so cool to use, especially for everyone. So the queen is going to the right side, she's going into the right direction, making sure that she's going to the single inferno tower. I'm raging right now just because, well, I want to speed things up a little bit, and as soon as this air defense is going to go down, I'm going to use the baby dragon to push my queen even further inside. Now, as soon as everything is pathing-wise set, we're going to use the freeze to keep my queen alive, obviously, and the rage, but starting the dragons with this king already. You don't typically have too much time issues with this one, but at the same time, you do not want to queen charge all the way and then do a cleanup dragon part, because you have a jump, which means you have a little bit less power with their queen charge because spells are missing for the raw power. Instead, you have to start the dragons and dragon riders a bit more early to make sure that you get this power, this spread of damage back, because the defense, for example, the cannon right now in the core, she can only shoot the queen, or she can shoot the king, or she can shoot the royal champion. That's it. She cannot shoot everything at once. So this is why you want to have this, have the dragon starting a bit earlier. The blimp is flying across, and we have the same setup again behind the town hall, where everything being defenses, which is super annoying to queen charge. But at the same time, if you're sending some like a huge pack of dragons in there, it is really easy looking. With this, a huge overkill is in the books. Another 3-star for us. Another base got wrecked. And really, if you would like to use this strategy, make sure to use the link down below in the description. I have put it in there. And thank you so much for watching the video. Yeah, that's really it. Like, take a look at that. It is such a big overkill, and we did nothing complicated. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya and bye bye.